Magu Zian Sho, divine marijuana brings immortality. So, I'm back. I'm not black, I'm back. But I'm back with a new thingy overall. The last time I made, let me bring y'all up a little bit so y'all can see the wall in the back of me there, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. The last time I made a video opening, I was talking about the different things besides getting high. I have to be careful with my words. I was talking about the different things that can be done with marijuana. Now, in this church temple, we say cannabis to include both plants, both the hemp, which we consider the male side of the plant, and the marijuana, which we consider the female side of the plant. And in our bodies, which is the crucible, which is where alchemy is done, they come back together. We wear the hemp, we put the hemp on our skin, and we may smoke the marijuana, or we may eat it, or one of the other ways of ingesting the marijuana. Now, the reason they took me off, or took my opening video off, was because I showed a couple of books that talked about other things that marijuana specifically does. So they said that I was giving medical advice. I didn't even give no advice. I just showed the books. I didn't even say what it do. I just like, we're going to be talking about this, that, the other. And they took my video off of YouTube. They took my video off of Facebook. They took it off of everything. They didn't say, hey, Roy, can we take your video? They just took it off. So I'm being very careful with the words that come out of my mouth. So in this video, I want to explain that I'm going to be changing what I had planned to teach. I had planned to teach the whole of cannabis, both marijuana and, we say, marijuana. I've explained that, but I'm going to do it all over again. So, I'm starting over from scratch, and I'm going to do all the videos. I've done them before, but I'm going to explain all these things. This is the Tao. This is basically the Tao. Right here, right there, that little dot right there, that is called Wu Qi. And then next to it is the yin yang. We don't say yin and yang, we say yin yang. And next to it is the 5 elements, then 8 trigrams, then 8 trigrams square and round, and then we get into some other stuff. This one here, this orange looking one, is the whole of what we call Tao alchemy, or transforming the physical body into a spiritual body. And That's pretty much the whole of Tao. You don't see nothing mentioned up here about any gods or belief. Now, this photograph I have right here is what I use to kind of represent Magu, because most of the pictures of Magu are Chinese people. This one happens to look more like me. And below her is her brother, which uh, most times people don't talk about that hemp is related to marijuana. People just want to know, well, will I get high off of smoking hemp? No. So, but I wanted to talk about both. But on this channel, so they won't censor me, I'll mostly be focusing on hemp and how it can be used insofar as kung fu. In China is one of the oldest places that they tell us about, uh, where hemp and marijuana and the seeds, the whole plant was used. But it is not the oldest. The oldest known medical book which mentions cannabis use for medical situations is the Ebris Papyrus, which is the oldest medical book on earth. And that's all I'm going to say about that part of marijuana. So, I'm going to do these videos over again. I did them before, and I'm going to do them again because I've changed around in here. I have more space now. So I'm going to use this blackboard to explain, say, when we talk about the heaven hexagram, I'll explain what the heaven hexagram is on the board, and then I'll go to that side of the room and show the heaven fits. The next one will be Earth. I'll talk about Earth and then go show it back and forth. I switched it from going outside because I can control the light better inside. The only other thing I wanted to talk about, is the Tao network or Tao net. Tao in this temple stands for the art of, and then we have a dash. So it's the art of anything, not just what we practice and teach here in the temple. Make your life art, everything. If you eat, I'm pretty sure you eat something. Make it an art. I didn't say dye it, dye it. I said make it an art, like a cook. He has colors and textures, blah blah blah. You know, understand? If you're breathing, which we teach, make it an art. I've talked to people before. I teach breathing, and they're like, I know how to breathe already. I'm like, okay, bye. So on this channel, there is no religion. We talk about Tao, but Tao for us is not a religion. It is a practice. You practice meditation, you practice breathing, you practice movement, etc., etc. So I'll be going over these things on this channel, but mostly about the martial arts. Now, all the other things that I want to talk about, I am starting in business, and it will be called the art of networking or Dow Net. And it will be, the membership dues will be $17 per month per member. That's it, $17. Then if you want something extra, like if you want to take the certification courses or one of the certification courses that I will be teaching, of course, that'll be extra. But it won't come up to no more than $50 a month. The certification course is $50 less $17 for the membership. Get it? So whatever's left over from $70, that's how much the course is. What is it? 17, 50, 40, $38 a month for 10 months now, not the whole time that you're in the Dow Network. Now, the things I will be teaching, one is not up there, but the first book that I wrote is called The Art of Life. That is the alchemy and the self-healing and all that type of stuff. The second thing, which this channel is named after, is um, the art of war, or the cannabis kung fu. So that's mostly what I'll be talking about here. I'll have another station called The Art of Networking, and that will be the paid station just for members only. And there I will talk about what marijuana does besides get you high. We're going to talk health stuff. Can I say that? So that's it. I'm going to do all these videos one by one over again. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is February 1st, 2026, the first day of Black History Month. So hopefully one day I will be part of our story, not his story. My story I'm making right now in so-called Black History Month. So I'll be teaching the art of life, but I'll be teaching the art of life in Dow Network, in the Dow Network retreat and social club, Eco Retreat Social Club. That's what we are. And it's going to be based here. Then I'll be teaching the martial arts on this channel. And lastly, again, on the Dow Network, I'll be teaching Downomics. That is taking the I-Ching and overtaking the I-Ching with wealth building. There's a difference between wealth building and finances or financial. So we'll be getting into the wealth building with the I Ching, Kung Fu with the I Ching, and the art of life with the I Ching, or alchemy. And that is why this temple church is called COD, the Church of Divinity. I had to use church. The feds made me say that to get my tax ID number. But right here is called I-Ching Tao Temple. But legally, I'm a church. The Church of Divinity of Ancient Egypt. That's here. So that's it for the opening video. One more last thing. As I do these videos, what I'm going to do this time that I didn't do last time, because I did the videos and they probably lost somewhere down there because there's like 400 videos on here. So what I'm going to do as I do Wu Chi and Yin Yang and all these different videos, I'm going to place a link on this main video, on this opening video, so you can go right to the video. Oh, what is Wu Chi? Go to the video. I explained it already. So you'll be able to go to any of these videos with the link to on this video. But for right now, I am, oh, I didn't say who I am, did I? I am Professor R.T. Bates, or Roy T. Bates. Sifu, which is Chinese for teacher, and some people believe or say that it also means a type of father. So I am Roy T. Bates, Sifu / ordained cannabis clergy. Yes, I am really ordained, and I really have a church with a tax ID number. And I'm telling you that because I'm going to be asking for donations pretty soon, because I want to be making like different foods, and some of them take an ounce of herb, and I don't have money for an ounce of herb for the recipe. So I'm going to be asking for donations. One thing I'm going to do, I won't be asking, just give me, now if you just want to give me, but I will try at least to have something. Like if I ask for a specific amount of donations, I'll say, well, I'll throw the book in for free. You know, stuff like that. I hate asking for stuff without giving stuff. But for now, that's it. I'm out. Magu Zian Show. Divine marijuana brings immortality.